Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
In the last week, a Sioux Falls man received a $20,000 check and a bill for $11,000, both from the Social Security Administration.
The CEO of a local nonprofit says the man came to her for advice because he was confused. Julie Becker with the St. Francis House says this seems like a big waste of government resources.
Just take the $11,000 out of the $20,000, explain it, and send him a check for $9,000. I think that's smarter. It's common sense. But this is the trap that so many people get into.
Becker says the unnecessary paperwork is too confusing for the average person. Local experts say people needing answers can reach out to the Ticket to Work program. It is staffed by certified specialists who do not work for the Social Security Administration, but are knowledgeable about benefits. We have a link set up with this story right here on KELOLAND.com. And a group of Lincoln County landowners has filed a lawsuit against the state of South Dakota and the Department of Corrections over the site of a new men's prison. The lawsuit questions if the state should be subject to local planning and zoning laws. The land is zoned as an A1 agricultural district.
Local landowners argue the area is lacking roadways, sewer, water, electric, and other infrastructure needed to support the 1,500-person prison proposed for the site. Tomorrow, DOC Secretary Kelly Wasco will hold a public forum in Canton to meet with affected landowners for the first time. Stick with us for continued coverage. You're invited to help design new aquatics facilities in Sioux Falls. The city needs to replace the aging outdoor pools at Keene and Frank Olson.
The city held a design meeting for Keene Park Tuesday night, but you can offer feedback online if you missed it. There will be 2 meetings for Frank Olson Park today and tomorrow.
The focus is on aquatics, and that's really what we're looking to replace going forward. But we want to look at the entirety of the park. There's other features. There's walking, there's play, there's sports fields, there's all sorts of other amenities in these parks. And so creating that balance for how we'd like to rearrange the park and accommodate these new aquatic facilities is what we're looking for.
The Frank Olson meetings are 6:30 to 8:30 tonight and 7 to 8:30 tomorrow night at the Social. There will also be a link to give online feedback on that project later this week.
Now let's turn our attention to weather and a check on our forecast with meteorologist Scott Monk. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Dan. Good morning, everybody. Windy today, windy tomorrow, and cooler on Friday. Forecast for today, a high of 57 in Sioux Falls, 50 in Aberdeen, 52 in Pierre, and 48 in Rapid City. Winds will increase as we go through the day today. We are looking at warm temperatures for next week, but in the meantime, the weekend is looking cooler. More details on your KELOLAND Live Doppler forecast with Brian coming up.
Thank you, Scott. A second teenager is behind bars accused of opening fire on a car with 3 people inside, including a 1-year-old child. 19-year-old Alir Deng was booked into the Minnehaha County Jail Tuesday afternoon. Court documents say early in the morning on November 1st, Deng was with 19-year-old Minarian Fuse, who police arrested last week. Fuse told investigators they came across a car near the monument on North Drive and thought it was abandoned, so they both pulled out guns and shot at it. Then they drove off.
When police searched the area, they found 13 casings. Police say one of the bullets hit the car seat where a 1-year-old child was sitting, and another hit the driver's headrest. Despite all the damage, no one was hurt. Investigators say the crime was random. The suspects did not know the alleged victim. The Minnehaha County Sheriff's Office is looking for a man with a long history of abusing women. Court documents say 48-year-old Joseph Miner Jr. has had at least 7 different victims since 2018.
He's accused of assaulting one of those victims at least a half dozen times. The sheriff's office posted about Miner on social media. If you know where Miner is, call law enforcement. Well, 4 Sioux Falls kids say they learned a great lesson in life last week. If you're kind to others, others will be kind to you.
Last week, we told you about 4 Sioux Falls kids who were out trick-or-treating and left their own candy at a house where the treats had been stolen. One of our loyal viewers was so touched by their generosity, she bought the 4 kids gift cards attached with a message.
Thank you for showing others kindness. Your kindness makes the world a better place.
Here's a little gift to show your kindness did not go unnoticed. Keep up the good work and you will go far in life.
The viewer who wanted to remain anonymous bought each kid a $25 gift card.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one final look at our weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens.
All right, our weather forecast. Well, you know, we're starting off a little cool this morning, but not bad for November. And we're going to see temperatures today recovering back to the 50s. But the one thing to watch is the wind. That's going to increase pretty strong here in north central into western Ketherland through midday. And these stronger winds eventually will make their way towards Sioux Falls as well. So as that happens, expect the changes in the weather. Temperatures will be cooling off. And also these clouds, which are a little thicker in the southeast, will actually start to lose those here during the overnight. So I do expect clearing. The wind speed will tend to go down overnight tonight, but then it'll come right back up tomorrow at 20 to 40 miles per hour. And that wind will feel rather brisk tomorrow with 40s for temperatures, and get used for that. I think we'll probably have even colder weather ushering in here for Friday. And overall here on Veterans Day, a lot of low 40s east, and even West River folks not as warm as well. We'll turn the corner. We're expecting milder numbers next week, and a lot of good news coming up on that accord. 56 today in Mitchell, 53 our high temperature in Chamberlain, 48 in Rapid City. Take a look at the 7-day forecast. It's worth a verbal mention of the chance of a shower Saturday night. We've left it out officially right now, but most of the 7-day forecast is warmer and, well, 60s next week, Monday and Tuesday, 61 and 62. We'll see how the clouds behave and how warm we could get. There'll be more on that story, I'm sure, in the days ahead. Aberdeen in the northeast, mid-50s to close out the weekend, but notice that trend days 5 through 7 is clearly warming. And right now, not any organized rain or precipitation. Here in central South Dakota, we start things off, of course, Thursday, Friday, a little cooler in the mid-40s, but it's not going to take long. And 60s will come back on the scene. Rapid City looking at 60s as well. 65 Monday and Tuesday. Check out more details on the complete forecast online at KETHLELAND.com.